I'm Jason, and I kind of screwed up royally here. I was doing a computer job here, and I had taken video initially of me putting the motherboard in and putting the processor together and everything else, which, as you can see, is already in, and the motherboard's in the case and the power supply's in. But I had made a video, and stupid me didn't have the lens cover off, so I lost that bit. But anyways, I'm going to continue from there. At least I'm going to try to. I just have to try and get this camera in a position to where you can see what I'm doing. Let's see here. Well, I guess that's the best I'm going to get. Right there. Alright, hold on. Now, you must bear with me because I'm not used to this camera. Alright, we don't need any zoom. That's as low as I can go. I can't go any lower. Alright, well, okay, we're going to go from there. Now, as you can see, I have my bare bones motherboard in. This computer right here is my downstairs neighbor's computer. I built this originally for him last year. Now, the case is an Antec 900 Ultimate Gaming case. We have an Ultra A3 1200 watt power supply. Under here for CPU we have an Intel dual-core E6400. That's stock, supposed to run at 2.13 gigahertz. I have it overclocked to, I believe, 2.4 something. I'm not sure. And then I have a Thermalright, I believe is what he's got here. A Thermalright or Thermaltake CPU cooler. It's a little dusty in here. I did my best to clean it up while I was in here. Okay, so now what I am upgrading here is I'm upgrading his RAM, his sound card, and his video card. Now the RAM he has chosen to get is Corsair. Let's see if we can come a little closer here. This is Corsair Dominator. It's DDR2 RAM. This is, each one is 1 gig. It's at 1066 megahertz. Runs at 55515 for those of you who actually know anything about RAM. So I'm just going to insert those in. Now when you're inserting RAM, you want to make sure you put it in the right way, number one, which I didn't do, because they will only go one way, and if you try and force them when they're not in the right way, you'll have problems. Alright, you just push until it clicks and then just double check the clips. Now I have 4 of these I have to do, so I'm probably going to end up speeding up some parts of this video. Oh god, I'm going to keep putting them in the wrong way. That's the thing about DDR2 is that you really can't tell where the slots are. Very hard to tell. But anyways, I've had people ask me, okay, you're a computer tech, what do you do? Well, that's what this video is for. It is showing what I do when I do my computer tech shit. Well, I don't always do rebuilds like this. Most of the time it's just basic repairs or upgrades or things like that. Okay, I have all 4 RAMs seated in here nice and tight. This should make his system a little faster, because what he had in here before, he only had I believe it was 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, 3 512 sticks. And now he's got 4 gigs, which that will ultimately make him faster. Okay, now we have the graphics card, which this is an older one. It's an AGP. Oh no, actually this is a PCI Express. I'm sorry. That's right. PCI Express. This is a PNY, which basically means NVIDIA. And this simply goes, let me get these cables out of the way, simply goes right into an available AGP slot. Clips in place, and there you go. It's locked in. Then you just take your little screw and your screwdriver and button it down. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can do a rebuild, full rebuild in less than an hour. Okay, now we have the sound card. Now this is an older sound card. I mean, even though he just bought it, it's still older. It's Creative Sound Blaster something or other. I don't remember exactly what he told me, but I forgot. But anyways, that's a sound card. Same thing as the graphics card. Just plugs into a PCI slot, which are the white slots that are in here. I don't know if you can... Let's see if we can bring you in here. Alright, let's see. Wait a minute. I gotta turn the screen so I can see. Okay, PCI slots are these right here, these white ones. That's a PCI, and you have audio. Sound card, which is in a PCI slot. Okay, so we're gonna flip this lens back around, put the camera back over here, and continue on my merry way here and try and do this as fast as I can. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna tuck that in. As always, take your screw. Want to tighten it down so that way your car doesn't flop all around when you're trying to plug anything into it. Okay, that part is done. Now, what a mess. Alright, we have cable. Now these, for the Antec 900 case, it has a lot of fans. It has 2 fans in the front, a monster fan on top here, and then in the back it's got a fan. So we have all these connectors here that are for the fans, which I will get to those eventually. Right now I am working on... Actually, here's something I want to point out that's very, very good with the Antec series cases, at least the 900, and I have a 1200 at home, is that there is enough space in the back here that you can hide all your cables and everything, which makes, you know, the inside of the case look a lot better if you have all your cables hidden away. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running all my cables behind here, and they're all going to be hidden. So when I'm finished, the inside of the computer, you will barely see any cables whatsoever. Okay, let's see if we can put this, where was this? Alright, I just want to make sure everybody can still see here. I don't know if I'm too far away or what, but I really can't get any closer. Alright, anyways, I have my hard drive already in here, which like I said, I had taken a video before and stupid me didn't pay attention and didn't have the lens cover off. Okay, anyways, this right here, this is the USB for the top USB ports. Very simple cable. USB goes right to the blue connection on the motherboard, at least on this one. The only thing you have to make sure is that you have it put in the right way. Which I have to actually look on this one and make sure. On USB plugs, there's always one that's blocked off, just so you know which way it's supposed to go in. Okay, we have that in. Now I have, as you can see, I have the cable run through the back, and then it's back up through here and up to the top. Goes through there. Now next, this is the hardest part, at least to me, is you